Cool.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry! Yeah.
Unauthorized access in Area 1.
Yo, what's up, baby Lee? Love the new profile pic, thank you. I'm working a lot on my figure, so I figured, you know, I'd show more of it off. Made good progress. What's up, Willow? Time to bird up. Got a go live notification, let's go. What's up, FT Tank? Welcome to Aquatic Base Purgatory, everybody. I got a little taste of victory with the 2255 I got yesterday. So I really want to go for Sonic's any percent here. Aquatic Base is the problem. Because I come out of Kingdom Valley sometimes on like 2240 something pace, and then Aquatic Base kills me. What's up, Philip? Gale, thank you for the prime. What's up, Elijah? How's it going? What's up, Kaio? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're doing well.
Nice.
Matios.
Right. Gravity Circuit is peak.
Gravity Circuit is very, very good. Is it still free on Epic Games or no? Do 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 do. Happy Exhibition 33 Day. Ooh.
Thank you, Tails.
Red Sonic Superstars on the title. I guess in a World P-06 Sonic speedrun means that. Happy Kingdom Hearts 2 International Release Day. It's the year of Kingdom Hearts 2's international release. I've actually only played a single mod pack in terms of levels for Sonic Robo Blast 2, and you're not gonna believe it, but it was the Sonic 06 level pack. I tried it with Adventure Sonic, and it actually is extremely fun with him. So if you like SRB2, well, there you go. You got a pack for it. Played RE2 for like 5 hours today? Let's go, man. Literally, Resident Evil is infecting the community like a virus, and I'm here for it. Except nobody's playing RE4. Did they put RE2 like on sale for $5 or something? Ah, building up. That's true. You got to see the early days of Leon S. Kennedy. Yeah, the 06 stage pack is out. It's been out forever. What's up, Gene? 55.
Sweet.
Thank you, Gail. I appreciate the 100. I'm just, what I'm trying to do best is my runs always are super good when I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. So I'm just like really trying to build that muscle memory right now. Think about the 06 models, I think about them pretty much the same way I think about every other Sonic model. They look fine. Thank you, Mr. Content Creator. Hey, be careful. It might be called shorts farming, because God forbid you ask me a question, I answer it, and then make a short out of it. Hey, I'm always down for more chat messages. Someone's already porting the Aether mod. Nice. Well, it's more so that the Sonic runs, like, all the other stages have kind of gotten, like, I've actually, I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna pick out of the ego well here, and that I have actually gotten pretty good at all of Sonic's other stages. Like, the only real other thing that I should be doing that I'm not doing is getting 207 Wave Oceans instead of 209 Wave Oceans. But, like, Flame Core is consistently 205 and under. Crisis City is constantly 252, 253. Kingdom Valley, I got a 258, like, I don't know, last week. So, Like, all the other stages are really good. It's just this one because Aquatic Base is so fucking hard. What's up, Andrew? Hope your day was good. Day was good, yeah. Now I'm here. And now the day is no longer good. Just kidding. 39. I need to see times here. Let me look at the Aquatic Base run. It's not really, like, great to compare against the IL, but I want to see.
Nice.
Because I think they get... I think it's Meep who has it, and Meep got, like, a 31 or something. Ooh, a run's pending. How fun. Not that I'm gonna review that. Hamster's got it, naturally. What's he got out of S1 here? 25. I definitely need to be hitting 30, then. Oh, shit! Oh, that's okay. We can just hear more Hot Crater, which I'm never mad about. Gale, thank you for gifting a sub, man. Going crazy. Stop that.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
I don't lose time here. Like, my beginning of the stage to the triple spring is good. I only lose a little time right there because I don't do the cycle quite fast enough. Because if you're just a skosh faster, the lasers don't activate yet, and you can just run through rather than having to do that light dash. But that's not the big time loss. I think the big time loss is the end of section 1. Well, if I do shit like that. Yeah, because you're just executing at that point. You may enjoy your time here just a bit. Well, I'm glad you do, man. That's what I'm here for. Your regularly scheduled Sonic content with a dose of memes and philosophy sprinkled in there. I think I need to be a lot more bold with these jumps as well. Sounds like an afternoon to me. True. Shout out to Knuckles, I think grabs that ring. Good thing you have 6 seconds of invulnerability frames. It's so tough whenever I go from P-06 to any other game because it retains 06's invincibility frames. Because obviously since Sonic Team was like, this shit's kind of jank, we should probably give them some time if they get hit or get glitched out. You have 6 seconds of invulnerability, which is not the case in like any other game in the series. You're just invincible forever. It's like discount Supersonic, but not Supersonic. Thinking about it too much. Okay, that every time. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1. Hit that. Tails refills. Miss the slope jump, of course. It's required to miss the slope jump in the run. Naturally. My favorite fan game besides Roboblast 2 is P-06. Sonic Mega Mix Mania is making its way up there, though. I know it's technically a mod, but it might as well be its own fan game with how much it overhauls Mania.
Thank you, Tails. You are a big help. Dang it. The door is an activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, be careful.
That's much better. 134. Oh, that's not good. Rev likes to do a jump there. I am not actually sure if the air drag inhibits Sonic more if you jump there or if you just go off. What's up, Proto? How's it going? What's up, Arthur? Is there a way to speedrun P-06? No. It's actually impossible.
Bring it on! I'll take them all down! Dang, where's the switch to turn off?
The Mega Mix Mania OST is fucking insane.
Knuckles, thanks.
All those songs are so good. And then it goes to 55. And then I get a fucking 55.
That was incredible.
The devs put a lot of Markiplier memes into Mega Mix Mania.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry. The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
I think that's just how FNAF is in general. Like, it definitely builds on the immersion and the stress of the cameras. I don't know, I've never played a Five Nights game. Never planned to. A little bit too bold there.
Take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
Have you listened to the classic variant they made of Metallic Based one? Highly recommend that one. That was sick.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
Yeah, with all the bottomless pits, 100%. Thankfully, there's no auto-scrolling.
It looks like I can grab the handle to move.
That smells like a deep-fried durian. You think Mario could kick you around like in Sunshine, Joe? Congrats on the workout, man. Welcome to the stream. Oh! Massive. Can't wait to never get that again. Twice a week? Nice.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it! When the door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, be careful.
I don't know how to do the roll at the beginning or spin dash at the beginning here. I didn't see my section 1 exit time. Feels good though, this feels like a good one. And then somehow it's gonna be like 255. Yeah, I've played every X game except for X7.
Bring it on. I'll take them all down.
I love the X games. Well, I like X1, 2, and 4. And 3 if it's the Zero Project. Because the Zero Project kind of undersells itself, like the 06 physics mod does. And that it's more than just the Zero Project, it's just a better version of X3. It changes a lot of things about X, and I think some level design changes as well. Sick. Had to use an extra green gem. Lost 2 seconds right there. Getting above a 250 in aquatic base is a canon event for me. X1. I think X1 is a rare instance of a perfect video game. Perfectly achieves what it sets out to do.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry. The battleship will take off any minute.
What's up, Flip?
Knuckles, let's hurry.
Yep, we're doing nothing but aquatic base attempts for hours. Surely, right? This is the only stage I have trouble with. I'm within like 5 to 7 seconds of the IL time in every other stage except for this one. It's just so hard. Especially when that happens. World Baseball Classic. I have no interest in baseball. Going to a baseball game is like fine. I have a good time, but oh my god, baseball bores the shit out of me. I really dislike sports where it's like, all right, huge surge of action. And then, okay, everybody take their places. We're gonna go back and sit back. All right, everyone line up. Make sure you're ready to go. Huge burst of action. It's great for TV. Because that's plenty of time for ads and stuff. But I prefer, like, watching, like, race-type sports, or hockey's pretty good. Hockey has some of that when there are penalties and stuff, but I just really hate, like, especially football and, football and baseball are the worst with it. What's up, Crab? I probably spent days on every stage in this game, hour-wise. I wouldn't play this with you, James. That sounds disgusting. Thanks for the lurk, Max. Enjoy. I don't really care about... I used to really dislike the hockey fights because it's just watching two very highly padded individuals fight each other. Like... you can't really throw any punch, like, good punches. I've warmed up to him, though. Sports do I like? I like hockey. I like all the Olympic sports. Except for basketball, because basketball is technically an Olympic sport. I don't mind basketball. The thing is like, humans have just evolved for basketball to where, like, it kind of becomes a little bit like the same problem as football and baseball, where it's like the whole running down the court just means nothing when the dudes are fucking 7 feet tall and can get from one side to the other in strides. I have like watched March Madness though, and college basketball is definitely better. It's really cool that basketball actually has a high focus on its like college level. I don't want to play with you because you're a turd. Turd smelling up the YouTube chat. What's up, Nayland? Doing well offside. Back's doing good. Woke up really sore this morning, but it wasn't a hurt kind of sore. It was a I worked out for the first time yesterday kind of sore. See, I don't know if it's timed because P-06 has very few runners, and of those runners, of the social ones, there are few people that actually care to retime things. So, I'm not 100% sure if things are actually faster or not. It's just kind of based on vibes. Oh my god, the Olympics are so fun. Soccer, man. I'm so annoyed because soccer would almost be incredible for me. Or football, as the Europeans say. The only thing I hate about soccer is fishing for penalties. It's so annoying. And it definitely comes from, like, me playing water polo, where literally how water polo works is if you are holding the ball, you can do anything to the person holding the ball other than, like, drown them or, like, rip their suit or something. Like, literally anything till they let go of the ball. And I'm, like, like, watching this guy not even get hurt, and he's, like, dead on the ground, and the play has to stop and all that. Fucking hate that. And it's so annoying because if it weren't for the meta to do that, I would... You're so offended? Sucks. Because I love that soccer has the constant clock going and everything. I mean, the constant clock going doesn't really mean anything because they add time anyway. So I don't really think it actually makes any difference. It's nicer for view because at least you still feel like you're progressing forward when the clock never stops. Yeah, well, during the Winter Olympics, they literally had a USA versus the world, like, all-star basketball match. God, that's such an internet sentence. Five streams in a row, let's go. Yeah, thanks for asking. My back's doing much better. I think we're probably at 99-ish%. I don't want to say anything too quickly. But yeah, it's taken basically a month for my back to heal. It must have been the sciatic nerve. 25. Another 15 minutes in aquatic-based purgatory. Or actually another 5 minutes in aquatic-based purgatory, and then I'm going to go through the rest of the stages just to say I did. Yeah, that's the annoying thing, and that's, like, part of why I don't like fights in hockey, too. It's like, just play the fucking sport, man. Like, just trash talk them. I suck at soccer? I do. Terrible. Terrible coordination with my feet. I was always the last one picked in gym class when it came to soccer. No shame admitting that. I was fucking terrible.
The battleship will take off any minute.
Probably by my senior year of high school, I actually got better. Because I had front-loaded so many of my classes that, like... And it's unlike college where, you know, you only take what you have to take. It's like they force you to have a class in each block of time. So there were three classes called team sports. It was team sports A, B, and C, which in huge quotes focused on different sports. But it was really just so you could take team sports 3 times. In my senior year of high school, I think I took 3 of them along with the weightlifting class.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door.
Defender was my go-to. Nice. Was that the slope jump? No, it was a little low. It was pretty close.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's
Yeah, in college, a lot of my roommates watched the UFC, so I got into UFC. My favorite thing about the UFC is the knockout clause.
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
I guess to explain, it's like, yeah, there's like all these systems to like decide who wins, like there's judging and stuff based on how the fight goes after the rounds are done. But if a dude just gets knocked out, well, that's it, the other guy wins.
Sonic, this mysterious ball has a slight magnetic force. If you attack the switch,
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles.
Never satisfied with your time? Well, I'll see you when you stop, inevitably stop speedrunning P-06 then.
this used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really
Oh yeah, unless there's some side-by-side that the other route is faster, then... Because I know you have to go out of your way to kill some enemies for ESP mode. I wouldn't be surprised if it is faster, but I'm also not entirely convinced. Because most of the tricks that I don't do in the P-06 run are like maybe 1 to 2 second time saves.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door. Leave it up to me.
Ha! Thanks, real deal. Anyway, go spend time with your family. What are you doing here? It looks based on the poll that at least 2/3 of people in the poll wanted to keep the stream schedule here at 4 p.m. CST, which for wherever you are in the world, I start streaming Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. CST, just 30 minutes ago. You're homesick? The family is away? Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. Well, I hope you feel better, dude. Did you have like a planned vacation and then you couldn't go? Yeah. It was just to gauge interest. Ultimately, it's my decision because regardless of what time I stream, it's always going to be good for somebody and bad for somebody else. I did take a peek at like who was voting though. And like some of the people who voted are people that I never see even lurking. So I think it's a little bit more 50-50.
I'll take them all down. Dang, where's the switch to turn off the
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Knuckles, thanks. All right.
Still hope you feel better though. Yeah, I don't know if something went around or whatnot, but yeah, February fucking nuked everyone. One more go.
Battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Here's to hope when I pull like a 245 out of my ass when the actual run starts.
This
Welcome back in the YouTube chat, Crab Universe. I wouldn't be surprised. Yo, what's up, Chaos? How you doing, buddy? Have you gotten to play RE9 yet? Wow, I fucked that up super hard. No, rip. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Suffering from ear infection? Well, any kind of infection, sickness, all of it. Terrible. Hands are nice and warm, controller's nice and sweaty. Been having some back problems as well lately? Shit, dude. Do you know what it is? Like, or I guess the better question is like, do you have an idea of what it is, or is it just kind of heat and hope, like I was on? It's the nano machines that were injected into everybody with the COVID shots. There was a malfunction and it made everyone's backs go out at the same time. Did I miss sciatic nerve workout too? What? Bad posture or terrible sleep? That can definitely do it. What's up, Esther? How's it going? Yeah, at this point, it's just everyone feel better. That sucks, man. Yo, what's up, Malik? How's it going, bro? I don't know if world record's happening. I thought I was on Sonic Any %. I am not on Sonic Any %. Everyone's just dying of death right now. One last fuck you from winter, I suppose, for the Northern Hemisphere folk. But I guess in Chaos's case, well, the universe just said fuck you instead. Hey, that's good. I'm happy for you. Over to Twitch chat? Nice, yeah. Always recommend best way to enjoy the stream is watch the YouTube player and pop out the Twitch chat. You can pop out the Twitch chat in the settings wheel. It's near the bottom. Big soup. Yeah, chicken noodle soup sales have skyrocketed. Yeah, the chat experience is infinitely better. I don't know. I imagine there are some third-party plugins to make the YouTube chat experience better, but it's not worth it. Just use the Twitch chat for a multi-streamer. There's also things like Twitch Theater and stuff that are really nice. I'm pretty sure those programs, like Multi-Twitch and Twitch Theater, can do YouTube streams now too, though. So that's nice. Take it or leave it, Esther.
Elise, are you all right?
Thanks Chaos for letting Princess retain their meter between sections. Would you like soup or Sonic? Throwback. Yeah, I did see what Joss posted. That, they went back on the DRM for RE4 Remake. It makes the speedrun for that so much nicer. 100%. It also, like, makes sense since the meter carries over for everyone. Anyway. So it's just congruent with the rest of the cast. Oh yeah, 100%.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. There's gotta be a switch.
Well, this is probably the most, like, me specifically thing. That, like, I am the only person on this planet that finds it funny, is that back in the Shadow release, you could carry the maturity meter between Silver and Shadow in Silver's aquatic base. So it was really nice because during Silver section, you would get maturity meter, and then Shadow could immediately go to Chaos Boost level 2. But I remember telling you about that and how it was a bug at the time because Silver didn't have a maturity meter. Fast forward to Silver release, Silver has a maturity meter, but now the maturity meter doesn't carry over between Silver and Shadow.
I'm almost there. Police, hang on.
Alright, good night, Esther. Thanks for popping in. We may do a morning stream for me at some point, so all the European people can say hello. I did do the early stream on Friday. I would love for the long Friday stream to be a thing. I just can't justify that right now, because I got too much back-end YouTube stuff to work on.
Gotta hit it once when it comes into view. This bridge is gonna collapse any minute.
Good jump, Sonic.
That's not a nice welcome.
Are you taking a Japan trip?
No sweat.
Dude, I have so many clips, you don't even know.
Let's head into the volcano.
I also am now, like, sentimental, like, you know, I eventually want to make a clip, but then, you know, I have more recent clips that I think would do better, so. Yo, let's go. That's huge. Tend to go every couple years? Nice. Gotta get your dose of weeb. I'd say I get it, but I don't.
Knuckles, I'll take care of it.
Why is the summertime when everybody goes? Because Japan's northern hemisphere.
Thank you, Knuckles.
One of the coolest people I ever met in my life. He got his engineering degree and then worked for a year, saved up all the money, and then couch surfed around the entire world. And then, you know, because he had an engineering degree, he came right back to the US and got a job immediately and was fine. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Didn't realize it was that high.
on potato
Yo, what's up, Vex? How's it going, buddy? Thank you so much for the 36 months, man. Enjoy that Bonzo badge in those 3 years, brother. Thank you for the support. I hope things are going well for you. You don't need to be rich to travel the world, but money does help. Yeah, dude, Vex has been around. Been around for a long time. At least sub-wise. Literally right when I started going full-time myself. Dude, it's so crazy. I cannot thank you guys enough for the support, seriously. It's... To see 36 months is just nuts. Yo, Cosmic on the 85 streak. Let's go, bro. Do you get, like, bonus channel points or something for that? Oh, I was gonna add a channel point reward, but I forgot to. I don't know if this would be cheating, but I would love to see a more populated, icy place. Like, I don't know, so somewhere like Norway versus, like, literally the Arctic that Holiska is in Unleashed. So yeah, I'd love that. Like, in Ice or Igloo City would be really cool. And not just the hub world, obviously. That's unfortunate. Wow. All that was bad. Someday, Spielsy, someday. Stick around, you'll be there. If the moderators gave a damn around here, we'd have predictions, but... I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Stomo in Hawaii stream? What's up, Eric? What's up with the icon? What do you mean? It's me. Who's mod of the year again? I don't remember. Luna? You mean Lima? Lima was here yesterday. He was a busy boy, from what he told me. Do we need Chat GPT to drum up some prediction ideas? Obviously, I am the best. Enjoy your big bowl of soup, real deal. Sonic Guitars and Silent Dreams made some magic here. This is really good. This is probably one of the only remixes I've heard that I prefer over the actual 06 song. It's very good. Because I definitely think Kingdom Valley Crisis City you cannot improve upon. Like, I've heard remixes, and I have some remixes in the playlist, but it just doesn't hit the same. As far as I'm concerned, Crisis City, all 4 movements, and Kingdom Valley, all 4 movements, are perfect songs. Went to Wave Ocean IRL. Somewhere in the Discord, there's a picture when Amazon went to Italy and he took a photo of the thing that inspired the altar in Soliana. It's like we're gonna have a little extra time. I should do Tails Wave Ocean because Tails Wave Ocean, while so easy, it can be mind-numbing, and when you're stressed out. That's the thing that kind of sucks about doing this, is, like, doing Tails Wave Ocean last, is that aquatic base is so tough, you're kind of like, your heart's kind of racing after you do aquatic base and you're on PB pace. But you still have to not fuck up Tails Wave Ocean, and it is surprisingly easy to mess up that stage. It's a Husky remix, so of course it's good. He actually just released a Big Arm remix, so I'll switch to it. I'm gonna do the box speed setting here as well.
Whoa, that's a big one. Whew, that was close. Jump.
I guess this is more a cover than a remix.
Go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting.
I love how audible the response is in the verse here. The doo 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 doo. So good.
Eggman's battleship went that way.
So you said the Sonic 3DS Gens remix? Dude, have you heard that's underrated? I did play Sonic Superstars. In fact, I did a giveaway for it. Joe spawns back in. I gotta hit this loop skip.
We're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
More like super lame. Superstars does retain the stupid Mania Knuckles glide thing, so yeah, terrible game. I didn't realize though that when I made fun of Superstars, well, not really made fun of Superstars, just kind of like talked about how it's kind of bad. There are a lot of Superstars stands. In Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you can cancel Knuckles' glide landing animation. So he has I think it's like a 4-frame animation after you land from a glide where he like crouches and then stands back up. You can cancel that with a spin dash. In Mania and Superstars, the whole thing plays out before you can do another input, any input, and it's awful. It's actually insane that it's literally like 4 frames, but it makes such a big difference. It makes Knuckles feel so slow.
Elise is on that battleship.
But yeah.
Wait up, we're coming.
That's one thing I've mentioned to the Mega Mix Mania devs, because it retains Knuckles' Mania glide delay. So I hope that it gets changed in that mod. I don't actually, I'm sure there's a mod for it somewhere for regular Mania. But yeah. Salmon and potatoes, hey. That's what Bonzo used to eat for dinner. But now we're switching his food because his old food was exclusive to Costco. But Haley lost her Costco membership through work when she switched jobs, and now she has a Sam's membership. You know, it's so weird because maybe I just haven't had good salmon. Because it's like the one seafood that I don't like. Along with sushi, I guess, as well. How is Sam's? It's fine. It's basically the same thing. You're just supporting Wally instead of whoever Costco is. The big W. We're gonna use the retail ball for this. For the first couple, anyway. Oh, right, I should probably turn the music back on, huh? Nope. What did I just change? Nothing. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna be doing the dangerous thing. I'm comparing against PB. We are going for it today. You don't have Costco in Poland? Damn.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
Damn! I'm half Polish, but most of my genetic appearance comes from my Italian side. If you knew my last name, though, you'd probably pronounce it correctly.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side.
Sounds like a store issue. No, skill issue has gone into real life now.
Rings bit by bit.
No one is safe. Chicken bakes are incredibly good. They're just warm
That's a big one.
Caesar salads.
Ooh, that was close.
Woo! The double spin dash.
Jump.
You do. Because of,
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get
hey,
out.
pal.
Okay, Sonic.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chaos. You're just so cool, man, that I have to be more like you. It's why I'm bad at P-06. It's to try to be more like you.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Sonic, Eggman's battle.
Oh, I see you. At least say my full last name, be 98.
We're not gonna make it. Let's speed up. Yahoo!
What's up, Jintoki? Yes, I do play more P-06. I'm hooked, man.
What?
It's just not on the leaderboards? No, that's Rev. Doo-doo. You know, it's funny you say that, because, like, with the shorts, I've maybe escaped the P-06 guy in terms of shorts. Like, in terms of long-form videos and stuff.
That was
No.
incredible.
But shorts-wise, I seem to just be the general Sonic short guy. I'd love to play a variety of different games on stream. We're just the Sonic show right now. There's no problem in that either. Yo, what up, Nog? How you doing, buddy? Happy Tuesday. I appreciate it, Andrew. Thank you. I wonder what is going on. I'm lost. I don't see the gems. What's happening? Occasional cameos from Leon, yeah.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
Yeah. There's advantages to variety, and obviously, like, when you're such a big creator, you can do whatever the hell you want and be just fine, and that's great. But there is something nice about going, like, I'm gonna do some P-06 today, and it feels like home. Which is nice. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, stumble jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam in the check, and I part along with us, and let's rave. I can't deny, though, that I am being drawn toward the Sonic Mega Mix Mania Sonic Any% speedrun. I watched one today, and it looks very fun, and decently within the confines of you don't have to do any glitches, really. Dark Fortress 1, I think, has one that's, like, kind of a little overkill. but I don't mind doing it too much. You're not actually really glitching. I just don't know if it's intended to do that.
That's a big snowball.
Yeah, LTS. Limited Stelmo chooses the tech. Yo, what's up, C-Book? How's it going? Yeah. The hard part is just how quickly things pass by in a 2D Sonic game.
It looks like that container will
And especially with how dense the levels are in Mega Mix Mania.
If I could move without being caught by the searchlights, I'd be able to get to Eggman faster. Dang, there's no time. Let's keep going.
Just leave it to me. Yeah.
I
think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
I wanted to learn like a 100% run, but for the 100% run of Mega Mix Mania, you just use Tails, beat the game, and then you go into like, I think 4 stages and just grab the red rings you can only grab with the other characters.
Close to Eggman's place.
So, unfortunately, I don't think the 100% is that interesting.
Sweet.
How is Mega Mix Mania? It's fucking insane. I know the word is incredibly overused and oversaturated, but it's definitely peak Sonic. So, I think it's the only time I've ever said that about a Sonic game. Mega Mix Mania is so good. Got a few bugs, but it is an overwhelmingly positive experience. It's so good. What's up, Oz Socks? What's up, Amar?
Watch out!
Currently doodling. Nice. So, like, at least as good as Sonic CD? Woo! That is an anthill on your mountain. Let's get the 360! Woo! Mega Mix Mania does have a lot of nods in the soundtrack to CD songs, though. Mainly because Mega Mix did. That's probably the most consistent thing. Because, like, in terms of an actual, like, reimagining between Mega Mix Mania and Sonic Mega Mix, it's like Breath of the Wild to Zelda 1. Like, it's basically not the same. The soundtrack, though. They definitely pay way more homage in the soundtrack. Outside of Classic Mode, because obviously Classic Mode is very much like...
Try and surprise me.
Classic Mode is what you would expect Mega Mix Mania to be. And it's just a side mode in the mod, which is insane. It's at least as good as the sandwich I had last week. That is an accurate description.
Okay, let's blast
1 Forever, 2 Absolute, and 3 Air. Yeah, they're great. Great fun. It's hard to say, like, what the best thing is, because there's so many good ones.
this red post. Maybe I can swing off of it.
For 2D, obviously, the 1 Forever, 2 Absolute, and 3 Air are all fantastic enhancements of the original trilogy. And then you have Mega Mix Mania for Sonic Mania. And then for 3D, you got SRB2, you got P-06. I've been hearing good things about Sonic Daybreak. I'm sure there's more. Great place to start, though. Yeah. You can thank Pariah695 for that. He, compiled a whole Google spreadsheet of his, Sonic recommendations. Mega Mix Mania is Steam only right now, with plans to use the decomp to become a separate fan game. What's up, April? Super Sonic, hell yeah. Yeah, if you want a link to that sheet, !best Sonic is the way to go. Yeah, I got a few comments on the Supersonic being yellow short that like, no, it's based on Dragon Ball Z. I never said it wasn't based on the Super Saiyan. Let's get that straight first, but like, my theory is like, yes, I know the Super Saiyan transformation is yellow, but they probably decided just to make Sonic all yellow because all they had to do was invert his color palette. Who knows the actual reason? It's probably a combination of both. Decomp it already runs on PC because you're just able to do a lot more when the game is essentially open source versus strictly modding the PC release. I think just the retro engine in general doesn't allow you to do a lot of things just modding wise, so that's why having the decompilations of 1, 2, 3 and Mania are great, and CD. CD uses an older version of the retro engine though. See ya, Matios. About decomp versus recomp? Wait, what do you mean? Decomp versus recomp, like, as a computer noob, I do tend to get, like, a little annoyed when it's like the, actually. You know, it's like you say a thing and it's like, well, not exactly. Actually, it's this, this, and this. And for most things, I'm like, okay. But the difference between decomp and recomp is actually pretty massive. So it's important to understand the difference. Not only because it leads to two different results, but also that one process takes significantly less time than the other.
Too easy. No sweat.
But essentially, like, decompilation are... A decompilation are people going in with unreadable... Like, taking a thing with unreadable code and turning it all into human-readable source code. Whereas a recomp is using a program to turn the unreadable code into unreadable PC code with a little bit of human intervention in there for the things that the program can't do. Recomp is definitely the future, because, like, for most enhancements you would make to a game, you don't really need to know, like, every single line of code, but decomping is a more thorough process. You second that description? Let's go! P-06 guys said it's valid. That means we're good. Because so far, recompilation has only been figured out for N64 and Xbox 360. Or at least the tools for recompilation has only been figured out for those two.
Is Elise on board? I'm almost there. Elise, hang on. Yeah.
To put it a little bit more shortly, a decompilation are people going in and turning unreadable code into human-readable code. A recompilation is using a program that turns the unreadable code of a game into unreadable computer code, PC code. And then humans go in and, like, manually do the rest that the program isn't able to do one-to-one. And also, like, adjusting what they need for their PC ports or whatever they do with it.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that vine.
Yo, what's up, Minty Fresh? How's it going? What's up, JH?
We're getting out of the cave.
It is nuanced, but an important difference to understand. Especially with decompilation obviously taking a significant amount of more work than a recomp does. But that doesn't mean recomps also don't take a significant amount of work. Like the lesser of two evils, I guess.
Let's rip.
Yeah, but reverse engineer doesn't really describe what it is. Because it's like, oh yeah, it's reverse engineered. And it's like, Oh, okay, apparently it does mean. It does make sense. So what I said means nothing.
Nice.
No, the idea of a decompilation. The idea of a decompilation is to have it completely replicate one-to-one. Decomp and recomp are two different means of the same ends, yeah. Decomp is ideal, recomp is kind of just good enough. Like, you have what you need to do what you want to do.
Let's try going up.
Decomp is great, though, because it essentially turns the game into open source. Which is why people are able to do crazy things, like the Pokemon ROM hacking community with Poke Crystal and Poke Emerald. Complete disassemblies of Pokemon Crystal and Pokemon Emerald. Without a license, what do you mean?
Man, the staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use my power. Hey, not bad.
You can almost think of it like decompilation is, say you have like a water bottle and you can't touch the water bottle. Well, you can if you want to, but you can't take anything from the water bottle. But just from like feeling at it, looking at it, seeing like what it is, you go, okay, it uses this plastic or whatever to be created. And then you go out and you completely recreate, remold, redo everything to create that exact water bottle. Except you created it with the materials that you know how to use. Sort of what decompilation is. We could go on forever with the analogies. Oh, I am not on the ground. Yep, GG's. Well, this run's dead. I'm gonna finish it out, though, because it's the first one. The best P-06 mod? Not to be biased or anything, but Photos Plus. Not only because I commissioned it, but I also use it basically every day for thumbnails and stuff. It's very good. Want to take pictures or create YouTube thumbnails? Castle, skip, pog. Oh my god, everything's all fucked up. Ugh. This is essentially just to get aquatic-based practice. This is why I'm continuing this run. What's up, Totally Not Hedgy? How's it going? Thinking you want to play P-06 right now? Go play it, man. It's good.
That's a lot of enemies.
It would be the roguelike mod if it was out.
You go after Elite. Silver.
Unfortunately, Beats died, though, so. Rip. Oh, yeah, I can play it. It's just not very balanced still, so we get very boring very quickly. But I think Beats could just release it how it is, and it'd be mostly fun. That was a very old like goal, but someone else already did it, so I don't have to do it. All right, see you. Totally not edgy. Enjoy your P-06 then. I can't remember if we have a link to Chaos's tweet. Oh, we do. Nice. There you go. There's your answer. Just at Grok balances. For under €5? Let's go, Riverium. Now download Mega Mix Mania and get gaming. Or I guess if you haven't played Sonic Mania yet, you should probably play that first. And then play Mega Mix Mania.
Let's hurry.
What's up, Slappers? How's it going? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to stream. We're doing some Sonic any percent speedruns. Because yesterday I got a 22:55, which is a pretty good time, and now I'm addicted. But Kingdom Valley and Aquatic Base are saying no on this run, as they usually do. What's up, Kai? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Gross. Yeah, someone mentioned it earlier in the stream. All right, fuck this run. I'm out. I'm out. What's Mega Mix Mania? It's a mod for Sonic Mania that reimagines the old Sonic 1 ROM hack, Sonic Mega Mix, whose lead creator was Simon Tomley, who also is in charge of the company Headcanon that worked on Sonic Mania with Christian Whitehead. And it's very good. Any of Murray's stage mods, so like Power Plant, Bullet Station, Mystic Mansion, and Beats' Radical Highway are a good place to start. Clearly the retail ball was not it, so we're going default on this one. Let's get going. Well, should probably have the timer work properly. Let's get going. That's much better. I said it better that time too. Yeah, I really enjoy how Murray circumvented a lot of the things that he couldn't do in P-06 that were in Heroes for Mystic Mansion. Like how he did the bobsled was very cool. Forces or 06? Neither. I'll take Sonic Roboblast 2 for 500, please. Who's the host of Jeopardy now? Hey, you can 100% Mania if you want. Mania's a great game. Jim Carrey, yeah. Surely.
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Why no one has made an Unleashed mod archive? What do you mean?
Eggman's battleship went that way.
You can do !best Sonic in chat, all one word, all lowercase, and that sends you to a spreadsheet made by Pariah695 that has his Sonic mod recommendations for every game in the series, and Unleashed is on there. There's also the Game Banana Unleashed mod page. I also have a playlist on my second channel on YouTube of all the mods I've showcased for Sonic Unleashed and Unleashed Recompiled. So I don't know what you mean. All the mods for Unleashed are archived very well. We are very lucky in the Sonic community because Sonic Team constantly underdelivers that, especially since 2019.
That was incredible.
There are tons of fixes, fan games, mods, all sorts of stuff for all the Sonic games. Makes the series a whole lot better.
Elise,
Yo, what kind of soup, though? That's the important question. SA1 is jank, especially the Steam port. Glad you've been having fun. Classic chicken noodle, nice.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
Nice.
I saw what you deleted, slappers. I've played Reignition.
So
I haven't touched Reforged, no. It looks very unfinished. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat jams, stone jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam and jam in the chat. Can I buy part along with us and let's rave.
Yahoo!
Nice, Riveria. Yeah, I definitely recommend checking out the mods, especially for SA1. Like the original 06, I would definitely put it on the harder side, just because of how much jank there is, and the manual saving, no autosave. The classic Sonic 06 experience is you begin Sonic's story, and you do the town mission, go to Wave Ocean, game over in Wave Ocean, in the Mach Speed section, and then go all the way back to the beginning of the game, because the game didn't save. And then, again, before you go to Kingdom Valley, you do the 3 Trials of Soliana, you do Kingdom Valley, very long stage in the original game, die in the Mach Speed section, get a game over, and then you have to do the Trials of Soliana again. Especially with the Xbox 360 load times, it's... both of those parts are very rough.
just leave it to me.
You would love an 06 remaster. Well, howdy do.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
Are you just saying obvious things for attention, or like, do you just want? Because you can just ask me.
You gotta shake them. We're close to Eggman's place. Sweet.
I think I knew about the Trial of Soliana thing, but absolutely Wave Ocean happened to me.
Just made it.
Been using the Dreamcast recompiled? What is that? The YouTube chat issue? What YouTube chat issue was I having?
Watch out! It's gonna
Or do you mean Dreamcast conversion? Like the mod? Final question, what's Marathon recompiled? No, you're free to ask questions. Not a problem at all. Refer to your previous sentence. Let's get the 360! Whoo! And you'll have your answer. No, it's fine. Recompiled's the buzzword, so I don't blame you at all. I do have to take myself out of it for a moment. Remember how fucking deep in the paint I am. I'm the blue guy.
The whole city's on fire.
Yes, it does, Xeris. At the very beginning of the spline there, I don't know if it's just the rail spline doesn't go all the way to the top of the rail for Sonic's Crisis City, or what's going on there, but if you jump, you don't get put into the rail grind state, you just get put into a normal snowboard state, and then you can do a kick. And it brings you to top speed.
Okay, let's blast through here.
You love that vid? Hey, I'm glad you like it, man. Yeah, that's a year old. Over a year old at this point. What a trip that was. I have had one time where the chat just stopped outputting messages for some reason until I refreshed it, but that hasn't happened recently.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off it. It looks like I can jump from
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna have to do the back up here. Do 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 do.
carrying a car.
Yeah, dude. It was so painful.
Nice.
Just recently watched your RE4 video. It was pretty good and got me to play RE4 OG again.
Hey, let's go, Lalencio. Thank you for the 9 months and for watching the RE4 video. Hey. Glad you liked it. And, glad you're playing RE4 again. It's a great game.
Here comes a billboard. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I made a piece of content on this, like, fairly recently. Is that, like, the standard for fan games has just increased so much, and the reward of the exposure you get when you make a good fan game is really high. So, like,
That was incredible.
a lot of them get canceled, because, especially if there's, like, negative reception toward them, because, well, you're making it for free. My suggestion to fan game developers, especially nowadays, is, like, get your mod / fan game to a version 1.0 state, and then release it.
Whoa. Are you all coming out to say hi?
Obviously, can't change what's already been done, but I've seen that be very, very beneficial, especially in, like, the Pokemon ROM hacking community with Pokemon Heart and Soul that came out recently.
Whoa, that's not a nice welcome. Piece of cake, no sweat.
So yeah, just, you know, work on it in the background. If you want feedback, there's plenty of people itching to play Sonic games, so I'm sure you could join a Discord server and toss a beta around or something. Do I hate Sonic Omens like fans do? I don't really know if I, like, hate the game, because that's a pretty strong word. Sonic Omens is definitely not good, and the practices, like, the devs are also, like, they did not have very good behavior and did some pretty bad things. And it's also a very broken, bad, messed up game, so take with that what you will, I suppose. Yeah. What's up, Just Ace? How's it going? What up, Volt? Good to see you. What?
Thank you, Knuckles.
Why did that get auto-modded? It's a chapter that I'm very glad we're past. And you know what? It's like one of those, like, short-term, long-term things, is that it absolutely sucked while it was happening, but in long-term, it's like, I'm, in a way, glad that someone pushed the envelope, so that way it kept everybody else from doing stupid shit like they did. The poor Infinity Engine, man. Doomed to fail from the first release.
better hurry up and cross this scale. There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
It's hard to compare brokenness of the game, but yeah, I would say that Omens is probably as broken as 06.
Elise's train is... Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Also, the personal element of that they made fun of P-06 and then they crashed and burned, which was kind of awesome. In hindsight, it was probably just all bait for attention anyway.
I'm almost there. Elise, hang on. Yeah. Too easy. No sweat.
Do 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 do. I might do one more run of Sonic Any Percent after this, and then do an all stories run to finish the stream out. Not to be racist or anything, but says racist statement. Okay.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that vine.
They were not rude because they were Russian. They were rude because they were rude people.
We're getting out of the cave.
Sonic, you're right.
Being an asshole is gender neutral, nationality neutral, all neutral. Attack helicopter neutral. Ooh, on any game show.
Let's rip.
Fuck. There's this one old-ass game show that my brother and I used to watch. I can't remember. We literally, over Christmas, like, remembered it and watched an episode of it, and it was so bad. But it was like a Nickelodeon sports show, and it was like, you had to do 3 sports-related challenges, and then the final challenge... Nice. And then the final challenge was the aggro crag. I can't remember. What was it called? Guts. Nickelodeon Guts is what it was called. And trust me, it's like super lame now, but that shit, we loved it. We absolutely adored that show when we were growing up. But yeah, when we rewatched it, we were like, this is kind of bad. But as a kid, didn't matter. You didn't have the frame of reference. Let's get going. Last one, and then we'll do an all stories.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
Or I guess, I suppose I could have just turned this into an all stories. Whatever.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side. The Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually.
I also somewhat recently watched Wipeout. It's not like Nickelodeon's Wipeout or anything. It was just a show called Wipeout. It's hosted by John Cena and some other lady.
That's a big one.
And it's so bad.
Ooh, that was close.
Recess Recess was a show that I watched a lot, but remember barely anything from, other than like there was a movie or something with aliens. Like, it's so weird. For Cartoon Network, there are a lot of shows that I remember watching a lot, but I remember nothing from them. Like Hey Arnold and Codename Kids Next Door. Like, I watched those shows. Couldn't tell you a name from anyone. Yeah, Fred. Who cameoed on fucking iCarly. It's crazy how ahead of its time iCarly was. Yeah, the obstacle course wipeout is what I was talking about. Nice. All right, well, this wave ocean sucks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch to all stories here, and we're just gonna give her a go. We'll compare against average, and we'll use the default ball. I'm gonna be doing more Sonic Any % this week. I can taste it. I can taste it. I'm on the verge of something big, but do things a little bit more. Not that all stories any % can really also be casual. There's just a different vibe when I'm running all stories compared to an individual character story. Feels less intense, I guess, probably because the run is longer. It was some shit like iCarly and Victorious was in the same universe because Ariana Grande and Jeanette McCurdy did a spin-off called like Sam and Cat after both shows ended. Also, fun fact, Ariana Grande's last name is actually pronounced Grandy. She said it on a podcast. But she doesn't really care if people pronounce it Grande. Well, that wasn't the Dan Schneider effect. That was something different. Both shows were unfortunate victims of that, though.
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Damn.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went down.
That's rough. Dono at the 80 stream streak. Let's go.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Sheesh. I think Cosmic's the only one beating you right now. He's at 95.
Yahoo! What?
Oh, yeah. Who are you calling Pinhead? I don't think I've ever heard of Takeshi's Castle. For some reason, that reminds me of Chapter 2 from Paper Mario, which
Incredible.
I don't know why. The two are not related at all, probably. Yo, let's go.
Elise.
Delegating your military duties to be at a Sonic stream. That's actually badass. What would it take for a 3NK stream? You donate 20 bucks right now. I'll do a 100% run of 3NK. Or whatever it is on YouTube Super Chat.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
But that's just a theory.
I'm so happy.
This is a pretty
Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, stone gems out. There's an exclamation mark, jam, and check an eye by part along with us, and let's raid.
Yahoo!
Also, good news. Submissions for GDQ open up March 21st. Crash GDQ 2026. Maybe now the game committee will have decided it's been long enough since the last time. I will certainly be using the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts 2 International release leverage.
Now that's a big snowball.
For sure. Thanks for keeping the memes alive, guys. Yeah, you're crazy for that.
Let's head straight to Eggman's
You just need the, just need the notepad.
It looks like that container will explode.
Or ask ChatGPT to write out different, permutations of emote names.
I can move without being caught by
That's a use of AI I support.
Just leave it to me. Yeah. I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs. Those are guiding
Oh, so you type like colon Stelmo 2 and it just works?
you gotta shake them.
I never knew that.
We're close to Eggman's place.
Or like you can just choose the emote.
Sweet.
Oh, right, because you can like... Can't I do like colon kappa? Oh yeah, it gives you the list. That's so cool. I didn't know that. Oh, neat. So it just uses all of the emotes that have jam in them? That looked like a Murray message, even though I didn't see the name on that. Because of the copy pasta. Let's get the 360! Hoo! Cool. Good luck with it. Oh, that was Jahackler. Jahackler, you're sounding mysteriously like Murray. Do you guys hang out with each other? Because that's concerning.
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth and try and surprise me.
Oh, that's fair. We're all Murray alts too? Oh. Oh. I'd say you're crazy, but that is something he would do. Wild individual.
Through here.
Oh no, I'm like Bucky in Civil War.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off of it. It looks like I can jump from there.
The book's hidden in the walls of Beats' house.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Ain't no side piece account. Damn!
Here comes a billboard.
Can I play it? If it's interesting to me, I might. I certainly have the capability of doing so, for sure. Where's the truck? I did it again! Where was the truck? Alright, I'm clipping that. Also, hello, car. So that I can see what happened there. Because I looked, what is this car doing? This is a first. I need to see what's going on there, because obviously... I actually don't know if you lose speed when you jump with Mach speed. You might not, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know if the P-06 extended speedometer, because that's kind of the best measuring tool that we have at the moment. Lost about 3 seconds there. 58, still fun. Gonna be a 205 if I do this right. What? Did I not properly refill? I guess I didn't properly refill my meter. Oh well. This is an all stories run, so that time could be made up elsewhere. Kind of annoying though. See you, 8-Bidley.
Thank you, Knuckles.
Okay. Alright, we're doing just all sorts of fun shit in Flame Core today. I thought the cherry on top was gonna be I missed that. Thankfully didn't. Yeah, it's like a 208 or worse. 209.
Too easy. No sweat.
Yeah, I bet Elon ruined that run. Yo, what's up, Cross? How's it going? Another speed run for the OGs? None of the OGs are here. They're long gone. Thanks, Obama. That I can get behind. Nice.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
Wow, all of the bad things are batting. Even I know Obama. Well, I imagine most of the world knows the presidents. Like, of their lifetime. Or has at least heard their name. The baddies are coming through. True.
Is Elise on board?
Do 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 do.
Too easy. No sweat.
Do 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 do.
Let's run straight up.
It still can be the run. Well, maybe.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that gun.
We're getting out of the cave.
Most influential? To what? Yeah, Sonic saves Elise and then she gets taken again. And then Sonic saves Elise and she gets taken again. Because Sonic's doing fuck all between Tropical Jungle and Kingdom Valley for some reason. Like, I have seen, like, defenses of Sonic's story in 06, and it's like, bruh, how do you explain that? Where is he? He's literally just absent.
Elise, are you all right? Yes. Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water. Ha! Ha! This lotus can be used as a trampoline.
With a 2x4.
Nice!
What's funny, too, is there is, like, in that cutscene where she gets taken after Tropical Jungle, there is no
Happy.
frame of reference for when it's happening. Like, that very well could have just been, like, a leftover cutscene they made, and they're like, let's just stick it there and make Tails go through Wave Ocean again. Alright, see you, Zeros.
Let's try going up.
Yeah, the solution is that Sonic just never put her down.
Leave it to me. Man, the staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use my power. Hey, not bad.
Yeah, we've talked about it before, but Aquatic Base would have served Sonic's story so much better if it were at the midpoint, and it were a place where Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles would have learned about the experiment disaster from 10 years ago.
Protecting that door for some reason. Looks
Because in twofold, it would have brought Sonic into the larger plot, but also put even more importance on saving Elise. Now, would it fix everything? No, but it certainly would have made great strides to it not just being a game of cat and mouse for an hour. Of game time, of course. Does that include load times? Good question. Castle skip pog. Let's go.
careful not to fall off here.
What's up? You're home late. Huh? Oh. I thought I heard you, like, leave. Oh. Have you just been on the couch? Oh.
That's a lot of enemies.
Oh, hi. Welcome home.
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Elise. Silver.
He learns about Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, like, learn the disaster. Like, at least from the cutscenes and stuff. I don't know about the supplementary text you get from talking to people in the town. But, he at least learns that the future's kind of fucked. I don't remember if Marathon Recompiled is going to include a setting to restore the original load times, but I really hope they do because that'd be super funny if they did. Disabled auto-saving and restored the original load times, just so you could get the authentic experience. Also, Sub 3 Kingdom Valley, let's go.
That was incredible.
I like how that's becoming more of the norm. And ready to piss it all away in this stage.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
Who knew that Eggman's base would be here?
This used to be a solar
Yeah, at least for the Iblis boss fight in the future, it's
really
mostly inconsequential from Sonic's perspective.
Sonic
And Shadows at that point, actually.
force. If you turn the switch, the magnet will activate.
Tails.
I probably could have just won purple and the white, but whatever. Nice slope jump, Tails. Oh. Yeah, a whole new generation of people will be able to make their careers off of their 06 videos. The game that keeps on giving. That's the beauty of making content about the original 06, though, is that even if you play it, like, in a quote-unquote better way, like Xenia, like, shit just happens to you in the game. Like, the couple videos I've made on, like, mods, or, like, if I've ever played the original 06 for a video, like, the glitches and shit just happen. And all you can really do is sit back and smile of just, like, man, dude, this shit was shipped. This shit was shipped and costed 60 bucks. Obviously, the level of quality 06 is the standard for AAA games on release nowadays, but it was a trailblazer in that way, I suppose.
How about a little help?
Every copy of Sonic 06 is personalized, actually.
Bring it on. I'll take them all down.
Hydrate. I'll do it after the stage.
Turn off the laser. Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
See ya. Remember, hydrate, stretches, and posture checks are for everybody in the chat, lurking and not just me. Oh, you definitely get the same glitch twice. That's for sure. And there we go. As the canon event would have it, 255 aquatic base.
That was incredible.
For some reason, the game just does not want me to have any better time in that stage.
Elise is on that battleship.
I think it's section 2. Like, I do lose a lot of time after switching back from Tails, like in that pillar room. But I also lose a good amount of time in section 2. The smart thing to do would be to watch a comparison against Hamster's run. Which I've done before, but haven't internalized the changes to the route. Hamster also saves a lot of time, I think, with switching to the white gem. Because you can do blue gem, purple gem to the first pillar of the ball hallway, then blue gem, purple gem to the next pillar, and then blue, white, white. But the switch, when you're running with all the gems, the switch from blue to white is insane. Silver's Flame Core is pretty terrible, the original game. Tolerate is pretty much any Sonic stage.
Shoot, I have to let Sonic know
The Ballway. True. The Ballway. 2302. I mean, we could. We could make something happen here. If the keys are good. And, you know, I don't completely fuck up Shadow's run.
Not bad.
I'll show you my real power.
I'll show you my real power.
Dr. Eggman, what is he up to this time?
Good start.
Let's lost both arms. That's my chance. It'll be off balance, so we can knock it down.
Cat Jam is Shadow? Nope, Sonic only.
Looks like the door from ahead leads into base. There should be
Oh my god. I have dropped both double homing attacks so far. That's fantastic.
We got out of the base.
No.
Security's really high. Let's see. Yep.
As far as I know, next release still plans to have an option to change gem switching to the bumpers, which will be cool.
Dr. Eggman is no
Will be a little awkward to get used to, though, having to have a... Because there'll probably be points in the run where I use, will have to use my index finger on right bumper and then my middle finger on right trigger. Yo, sick. Yuck.
Yes.
Alright. Well, a good key set could bring it back. With Silver, yeah.
Guess that was all right.
Not with Shadow. I do sometimes, eh?
To say the extraction.
Yeah, there were some beneficial bugs. Like Sonic's gems in 06, but most of them were detrimental if you encountered them. And then there's just bad design like Silver's boss fight. But not for the Giga Chads, of course.
It looks like you need to find
Silver was easy and they took him down no problem when they were 3.
from the walls. Be careful. Those enemies look like they're guarding that gate. Let's clear them out quickly. It looks like
Well,
heavy weapons.
this is,
Pretty fragile.
oh my god. This is the worst key set possible. Wow.
That's how it's done.
That's awesome.
Okay, let's get going.
You can use
Gonna be one of those runs, I see. In this category, it's a 102 something. 102.40, I think. You can also check on speedrun.com.
Extraction point.
I think I can knock that structure down.
Yo, got the spin dash. Nice. Sick.
Yes.
Oh, interesting comments. Woo! I don't even want to look at the comparison. It was a good Kingdom Valley, just terrible key set. Well, terrible as in literally the worst possible one. All right, see you, Jintogi. Thanks for hanging out.
You're in my way.
It is just a roll of a dice. I like the RNG, though. Keeps things interesting. A light bit of RNG in a speedrun is very nice. Well, I would never speedrun Pokemon myself. Like, watching Pokemon speedruns is really cool for that reason. Especially because of damage ranges.
Those things will crawl along the walls and sleep as they jump so better watch out.
It kind of would be, because you'd have to farm a lot of money. And that would be really boring.
Let's get moving.
I think you mostly could do it, though, just by going to get Kenya and Goldenrod. And then, well, you'd probably want to start with Seal. So you have Surf. Easy every time. So you'd have Surf. And then you start in Goldenrod, get Kenya, because Kenya has Fly. And then you fly to Fuchsia and get the... Oh, I thought I was in Sonic's story.
So much debris.
And then you'd go get Long the Dragonite, who's level 55. Nice save on the Chaos Spear. What do you mean? That's just the trick. Yo. Really sick. That worked. That question was actually asked earlier. I said a more populated icy place. So like Holiska, but there's actual like people and things. Maybe not like a whole game, but just to visit. Oh, true, yeah. It gives the glider a speed boost for some reason, surely.
Yes.
But yeah, I lost 4 seconds for no reason. Probably like northern country frozen places.
Guess that was all right. I can't fall off here.
Do people live in Antarctica? I thought it was just the occasional researcher down under. That would be really nice because I have a feeling that Chaos won't be so kind in last release. I imagine we're gonna have to actually... Wow, this is really fucking good, man. This Shadow run has just been the unluckiest of unlucky runs. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, man. It's like all the little things. The movement's fine. Like, I'm playing fine. It's just all these little things are going wrong. I think I can make this. Nope. Cool. It's not exactly what I'm thinking of. I also have no idea what Christmas Island looks like. I mean, I have an idea in my head, but... Finally gotten over my PTSD from the purple laser guys. Would you like a link? Well, no. I don't really care. Glad you have it, though.
You saved me. Yes.
This is a zip bomb. Favorite Sonic hacks in all caps. Please open. Yes, Shadow's ack. Very well performed ack.
Is that the doctor's train? I've got to stop the doctor's train. I'm sure there's a way to stop the train.
The barrier is stopping me! Hurry up and take down the barrier! The barrier's down! Farewell!
Those missiles are dying and they explode on impact. If they lock on, I need to shake them off. No, I better speed up. Those enemies seem like they're guarding that cage. I'll have to defeat them first.
What a hassle! I'm going to take this barrier right down!
We just barely didn't lose time. I could have maybe done that in one.
To catch up with the doctor's
I didn't realize I could jump earlier there.
and it's easy to steer. They can jump over the area without any cargo. I'm going to have to destroy the train so it doesn't get away. You think that those attacks are going to keep me away? Guess that was all right.
Shy Guy P-06.
It looks like there's
Yep, happy anniversary to Unleashed Recompiled. Whole year since they changed the landscape.
There must be a switch for the door ahead. Leave this up to me. This is useless against me.
Nice. Can all these little things just keep happening? Yep, March 1st, 2025 is when they dropped it.
Silver, let's split up and chase our own targets. Those enemies seem like they're guarding that door. Looks like I'll have to defeat them first.
Yep. Very cool. And it's nice preparation for how much I'm probably going to hear about how amazing Sonic 06 is when Marathon Recompiled drops. Were the people in the 2000s just old curmudgeons? This shit is actually peak, bro.
That's a jet glider.
Yeah. I could see it going one of two ways. Either it won't be like Unleashed. Because Unleashed is a different beast in that it actually has a lot of heart in it. It just falls flat on dedicating way too much of its time to a gameplay style that's not nearly as fun as the other one that's in the game. I'm also not entirely sure like what the setup's gonna be like for Marathon either. Because from what I understand, I don't know if it's still the case, but they're gonna make like a recommended experience that's gonna change a couple things. But I don't know exactly what's gonna entail in all those changes. Yeah, no, it is. The Forces revisionism? Yeah, dude. Forces is an underrated masterpiece coming. 2030.
Those enemies seem like they're guarding that village. I'll have to defeat them first.
Well, I mean, I see it with Unleashed, is that, like, the IGN review is, like, he plays Sonic Unleashed in that review accurately to how people played Boost Sonic in 2008. Because, like, 3D Boost Sonic was something never experienced before. What would be a good April Fool's video? What, that Sonic 06 was actually good? See, making a really high effort April Fool's video would be funny, but I'm making a really high effort April Fool's video. Maybe when I don't have to think about money, but All Forces is a misunderstood masterpiece. Yeah, maybe down the line, I don't know.
I'll take him down, no matter what he does.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
Mephiles, just you wait. I'm starting to feel his presence. Let's go. I have to be careful not to get caught up in this sand.
Yo, sick.
Omega.
Yeah, full playthrough for sure. I don't know if Heroes would ever get its time in the spotlight through just like a recompilation styled re-release. Unleashed has good bones. That's why Recompiled was so good for it. '06 Heroes?
Omega's done it. Let's move on.
But I do know 100% when Marathon Recompiled comes out, I'm definitely going to get some. So Stummel, I tried '06 for the first time, and you know what? I actually really liked it. It's not as bad as people say. It's like, well, no shit. You're playing a heavily enhanced version of the game that came out 20 years after the original release. Like, of course it's going to be better than it was in '06.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, '06 still has, like, fundamentally flawed stuff. Like, enough for it to be a pain in the butt. Whereas, like, Unleashed, you can just play the day stages and it'll be fine. But, like, '06, even Sonic stages, which is, like, the best the game has to offer, have a good amount of issues with them. Of course. Got the decent first key, at least.
It looks like you need to take them down. Your last.
They are, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, it's, you know, I think we went on the rant yesterday too, but why not go on it again? Different people are here. Is that, like,
For me, it's a piece of cake.
'06 is one of the worst games of all time, not only because of the actual quality of the game, but also the reputation and the context around the game. Because, like, a AAA studio, like, I would definitely say that, like, even though Sega was third party, they were still a pretty big powerhouse in '06. Like, releasing that big of a stinker was, like, basically unprecedented. Like, for such a high-profile series like Sonic was at the time. And because they did an insanely good job with marketing as well of 06. That you can't really remove that from the reputation of the game. Now, I know I've had some people be like, well, why don't you just look at it for what it is nowadays? And it's like, yeah, you can do that. But you're missing out on... You're like reading the back page first of a book if you're doing that. Broccoli cheddar, nice. Dude, the marketing for 06 was obscene. Like, Chaos put one of the trailers in, like, if you stay on the title screen for a while. And, like, it's so good. It's actually really funny that the trailer of 06 that he put in P-06, the gameplay footage is only of Crisis City and Kingdom Valley because that was probably the only thing done, or only things quote-unquote done at the time, or presentable, when the trailer released. There was also a quick shot of Castletown, but it looks like the skybox isn't even finished there, so... That's pretty funny. Crisis City, Kingdom Valley, truly the only mostly done things about 06. Yeah. And that, like, it's not even just, like, the expectation was for 06 to be good, and then it was bad. It was, like, the expectation was 06 was going to be, like, a genre-defined... Like, it was going to be the RE4 of Sonic. Like, it was going to be that genre... and, like, series defining.
It looks like this lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis. I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my psychokinesis.
And, like, I'm glad that it's something that people have found fun in, and I'm glad that Marathon Recompiled is going to give those folks who like 06 a good way to... a way to do it, but, like, if they're, like, because I know they're going, like, it's not even, like, a, like, I think, it's an I know there are going to be YouTube videos of, you know, the old curmudgeons didn't know what they were talking about, Sonic 06 is actually good. You know, it's too nearsighted. Yeah, the Havoc physics engine.
Iblis trigger. I can use my psychokinesis to grab that robot's bomb and throw them back.
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying it.
That's a funny statement. Well, I don't think it's going to be anything like Unleashed, where now all of a sudden the game's going to be an untouchable masterpiece, and saying anything bad about it is awful. It'll just be one of those, this is cool that this thing exists.
Probably a lookout. If it sees you, things could get messy. I'll destroy all of you. There's gotta be a switch around.
Who knows? It's a shame for Shadow the Hedgehog that they hit a mode that, like, fixes most of the common criticisms with the game. Behind getting an A rank with every mission. Like, Expert mode is so good. It turns every stage into essentially, like, an A to B linear gauntlet. You actually have, like, room to experiment and learn Shadow's controls. And you just get to experience the essence of what Shadow the Hedgehog would have been like if it was a more traditional 2D Sonic platformer. But the requirement is so asinine, and it's behind a mountain of not great stuff that not many people got to experience it. which is why I made a video on it all that time ago. That was like my first real foray into making a non-P-06 related Sonic video. And according to Reddit, is a defining video for Shadow the Hedgehog. Or popularizes it somehow.
Perfect.
Yeah, the power of good marketing, right? First impressions, they shape everything.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
All right.
Cha! Ha! Ha! You need to defeat all the enemies. Cha! Cha! Ha! Cha!
Ultimately, I try to like games when I can, and I'm happy to have shared that I think there is a way to enjoy Shadow the Hedgehog, and I found it quite fun when I played it for the first time. In expert mode.
It seems those enemies are involved with that door somehow. In any case, let's try defeating them first. Did they think they'd stop me with this?
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
Security's tight. You don't want to be discovered. Be careful.
I definitely got the box art for 06 Mandela the fucked out of me though. Cause is it Mandela? I think it's Mandela when you think it's one thing, but it's actually been another thing the whole time. Or maybe that's anything that can go wrong. They both start with M, and I always confuse the two. But, I always thought that the box art for 06 was Sonic running through a valley. Like, on the side, there were two big gray walls and then a bridge over the valley, and Sonic was running on the grass underneath it. Not the case at all. It's just, the opening of Section 1 with, like, some extra structures in the back. Murphy's Law, that's what it is.
I'm not going to let the Iblis trigger get away. There's no other way ahead. I guess I've got to break down the door. I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them. It looks like I can jump up and grind them.
Ah, I see.
Great!
Well, yeah, here, you can talk about completely unrelated stuff.
That was easy.
It's a Twitch chat. We can go anywhere.
Laboratory like this?
Nope.
Under Soliana?
That works.
You go and leave the rest up to me. I'll deal with them first. Shadow, I'll be looking out for you, true.
Didn't get the extra core. That's actually good with the new route. The extra core makes this awkward. Kind of speed gates it still. There's still somewhat of a speed gate here because you have to let Silver's ESP mode run out before you kill these golems. Or like a little bit before, so I kind of just have to walk forward a little bit there, and that usually gives it enough time. Because you can't fill ESP while you're in ESP.
Looks like I can go down.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nightbot doing trolley stuff like that is a Hello? Okay. Nightbot doing trolley stuff like that is rough because you can make commands for Nightbot without the exclamation mark first, except the command has to be the first word of the sentence. So like if you see the like Chaos X, I heckin' love that guy, it's when someone types chaos as the first word of their sentence.
Was this underwater? Looks like I need to wipe out the enemy.
Is this 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. Kinda brought it back. Sucks. I've never had that bird on the right at the end of section 1 not die. Guess I was just slightly off.
Perfect.
Is April Fool's even on a weekday? Like, will I even be oh, I will. It's on Wednesday.
I might be able to levitate to that spring. Wow! This building's crumbling! Let's clean up this trash.
Bruh. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, Silver's Aquatic Base. Probably my favorite rendition of the stage.
Darn!
It's pretty fun.
I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
He was just out of range. Having a lot of that between the Shadow and Silver run.
Take it from here.
I don't know. There is some goofy, like, potato computer strats that have been found over time for P-06. Castle skip hog number 2. But, like, you have to be on the big potato side. Oh, nice. Yo, what's up, Emperor? How's it going? Glad you like it.
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Lee.
Welcome to making content on the internet. Or all you have to do is say the thing and people clap.
Great! Yeah!
That's the second time that I haven't had proper. I think the knife. I think the second knife that I did at the top
Perfect!
killed some extra enemies, which gave me more cores than normal. That's why it happened. Gekwa? Gekwa looks pretty cool. The... what is it? Pombon? Pombon looks pretty bland. But I know one of those motherfuckers is turned into some humanoid, two-legged, dumbass mon, which sucks. Because we can't have animalistic starters anymore. I think, like, the Gen 9 Fire one was animalistic, but... yeah, sick. I wouldn't even say it's generic. It's just like kind of lacking in detail. Brout's funny because he's just fucking... Do they not have enough material already, Joe? Yeah, Chaos did a great job with Blaze's effects. Yet. Not until you see what Brout turns into. Broutini. Grass Psychic. With a massive set of tits. They don't call him Game Freak for nothing. But, Tish. Need standards. Yeah. That's good. Glad I can be funny once in a blue moon.
Is that the power of Iblis? I'll have to get closer and use my power directly.
Wow, sick. You know what? What a proper send-off. Honestly. I think that stopped the core from firing. Do we dab? We dab. Let's go. Ba-dum-bum, ba-da-da, na-na-na-na-na. Gonna be a 103 though. Unless I die in Blaze's Wave Ocean. That would just be the cherry on top. Yeah, we started off real strong. Shadow's story was just brutal from beginning to end. Lots of little mistakes. The worst key set possible in Kingdom Valley. Which costs 20 seconds, I believe. Over fastest set. Oh, I say what's up, gamers, a lot. I don't know about that. Hello, Astro. Coming in just at the end. Classic. Glad you were able to pop in, though. Well, that's not true, because a brick would never leave once it's here. Ooh, 103.42. Nice. Alrighty, folks, that's going to be it for me today. If you enjoyed, or even if you didn't, I'm live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. Don't know when that is in your time zone. You can turn the clock back 3 hours. Approximately. And that's when I go live every Monday through Friday. If you're on YouTube, you can check the third link into the description, and that sends you to an automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule. Scroll below the Twitch playhead. if you're on Twitch for that. And you can check out both my YouTube channels, Stelmo98 and The Stelmo Show. I make it really easy to find me because I like it when people watch my stuff. It's fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Was a blast. Good conversation today. Hope y'all had fun. And I will see you tomorrow. We'll probably be doing a shorter stream. I say probably because I think I'm going to nut up and do the Mega Mix Mania challenges tomorrow night. The rest that we don't have, or the rest that we have to do. But I don't know how nut crunching they're going to be. So it might end up being a normal stream. But that's the plan for tomorrow. And then probably P-06 for the rest of the week. But until next time, folks, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next